Good evening, everyone. I'm Tassenix, and welcome to Season 63, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 1. My opponent is Arsenal416, the Vanguard, a dear friend, someone we've fought many times, just not within the last couple of weeks. It's been mostly Zid and Pumper. So, I actually joked with a few of my friends that know I play this game. I said, if I'm not fighting Zid or Pumper, who do you think I'm fighting? And one of them said Arsenal. I'm like, yep, it's Arsenal. So thanks again, CG. It's always good to know you got the matchmaking worked out. On that note, a very good welcome to Arsenal, who's joining us on stream. How's it going, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me again.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Okay, I'm hoping that you guys are also seeing me out on YouTube. Hopefully I see a comment from one of you guys on YouTube to let me know that it's running. I hope it's running. That's a good, prudent thing for me to check. Okay, no, it looks, yeah, looks like we're live. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Hey, Tim, good evening, Tass. Good luck against Arsenal. Yeah, that's right. Let's get this son of a bitch, right?
How dare you?
Sinister Laugh. New intro song. Yeah, Lost Swamp Rat shared that to me, and I thought it was great, so it was fun. Okay, yeah, hey, Striker, we'll start that prediction here in a second, and then gamble away your points and go to bed. Fair enough. I mean, while I'm reading, I can go ahead and get that started. We'll give it a couple extra minutes than usual, though. Give it 15 because we're jaw-jacking out here. Okay. There you go. Kick his ass, Seabass. That's right. That's the idea. Fucking torn between watching you and Beaver, who went live at the same time as me, Mateus. I mean, just say you're not hardcore. Just say you don't have the means to split screen and watch both. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with saying that you don't have the acumen to fit two windows on the same screen. I mean, Hey, Bane, good evening, Arsenal. Good luck versus Tass. Wait, you did that wrong. All right, let's go ahead and
get good luck to me there.
What's that?
It sounded like he was saying good luck to me there.
That's right. I was like, you did it wrong. Don't do that. All right, guys. I'm also trying a new playlist, so I'm gonna. You know what? If I leave that on, that means that Arsenal's going to echo for you guys. And fortunately for you guys, I remember. So no music today, at least for you. Music for me, though. But that reminds me, do I have this properly set up for the mic to pick him up? That's probably a meaningful part. Speak, Arsenal.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, okay, that's good. All right. Let's go ahead and get it. Rank 23 fighting rank 26. 15.4 million GP to his 15.1. Top 80 GP, my 3.19 million to his 3.13. GAC Omicrons, my 74 to his 75. Top 80 average speed, my 165, 165 to his 167. Mod analysis, plus 25s, my 253 to his 312. 20 to 24s, my 553 to his 704. Plus 20s, my 806 to his 1016. So he's got us round the clock on speed. Plus 4% offense mods, my 221 to his 216. And plus 6% offenses, we both have 79. So we're actually pretty reasonably close. Let's see here. Screw you both, did I do that right? Says Sasha Aisha in the chat. Very nice. Very nicely done. Very nice. Ninja, I literally just came over from Beavers. You're up. Yes, it's hard to do it on mobile. I'll give you credit for that. I somehow assume everybody watches from a computer. So, fair enough. Let's see here. Hey, check that out. So again, a shout out to Lost Swamp Rat. He set me up with like little pings going out that are gonna say that ads are running, so that way I know not to say stuff. So that's good. Decepticons, hey Taz, how's it going? Good luck with the GAC, mate. Thanks, man. We'll see how it goes. Striker, hope Arsenal does as well as they're doing in the Prem at the moment. Second. So
I
he's
see what
wishing
I see
second
what you
place
did.
on you here. I see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Relic analysis. Total levels. My 2368 to his 2291. Relic 9s. My 128 to his 77. Wow. Relic 8s. My 138 to his 151. And Relic 7s. My 16 to his 55. Total rerolls. My 363 to his 499. Level 9 Datacrons. My 54 to his 59. And 68, sorry, not 6 to 8s, I have 7, he has 0. 3 to 5s, I have 0, he has 3. Alright, GL comparison. What jumps out? It's an unusually slow slacker, but higher offense than most of the fast ones. Okay, interesting. More of a health shift on JML. For doing Fatal's Queen Amidala counter? Is that what that's for?
No.
I don't know. All right.
Just best mods on that.
I can barely hear you, buddy. What's that?
I just said it's not the greatest JMO mods on that. That's all.
Okay. Sometimes you got to make do. Pretty good stuff otherwise, and a really fast Galactic Legend Ahsoka 580. I think that's the fastest one I've run into. Okay, fast BKM. Wow, that is an exceptionally fast Bane, 279. Okay, wow, very fast. So more speed. Okay, I see.
More speed is kind of my thing.
No, I can see that. And then you've got Reva. Interesting. You have Reva and protection modding. I'm curious about that. All right, let's go ahead and blow up the Omega Bot report. Take a look at his last couple of weeks. Arsenal generally likes to go here in our evening time, East Coast time. Yeah, he's got me beat on mods pretty much everywhere, so that's neat. Omicron-wise, what do we got? Yeah, you can keep your Tusken Chieftain on me. And then last week, a lot of 65s, some other 60-somethings, even the odd 68, 69. Nice. But a lot of blood on the field. 48, 45, 44, 43, 39, 38, 33. The blood price was paid. Okay. Defense is set by Arsenal. Queen, Great Mothers, Malgus, Baylan, Saw, Jabba, Rey, Gas, Lord Vader, Gungan, Slacker, Leia, Savage. Yeah, a lot of these are mixed teams. So basically going from Lord Vader Maul Malicos all the way to DTMG, that was a set, and then what, the next 8 after that were things that he rotated in over those. Executor, Malevolence, Executrix, mostly on defense, the occasional Leviathan and Profundity. Interesting stuff. Defenses by zone. I love this. This is frequently rotated, so it's very difficult to infer from this what there might be, but what the hell, we'll give it a shot. We'll say Great Mothers, Baylan, Rey, and Queen. Just off that. That's the guess. Let me make sure I'm reading the multi-chat instead of this. Oh, no, still nobody's chatting on the YouTube side. I hope it's actually picking it up. Let me double check that. Chat. No. Another GAC stream. Hey, Macedon, Sam. I wonder why it's not picking you guys up. Give me just a second. Status disconnected. Now, why would you go ahead and be disconnected? Why would you do that? Don't you think that's kind of dumb, streaming program? Okay, now let's test. No, it's probably going to need me to restart that app, so let's do it. Damn, that is annoying as hell. Okay, but are you connected this time? That's the question. Move this over. Account status. Sign in. Okay, so you need me to manually sign in every time. Well, there's an auto connect button, but why? I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. And I think that's what's important here. Is to remember that we're all fine. And chat bubble go. Go, gadget chat bubble. All right, YouTube folks. Chat at me. Let me see if this picks you up. All right, Sheepdog, Snack Attack. I see you guys from the YouTube side. Empire lifts back. Hey, what's up, Tass? I just took Jar Jar to Relic 7 and the Gungan team is now complete. Well done. Enjoy that. That's good. All right. All right, Empire. Good. Thanks. Appreciate. Hey, Royal Ranger. Okay. Snack Attack. Appreciate you guys. Good. Okay. We got that fixed. Now the multi-chat works. All right. So, anyway, onto his offense for the last couple of weeks. This should be interesting. Reva, BKM, JMK Cat, JML, Jedi Cal, JKL, Sith Eternal with Watt, preferring to partition his Bane most of the time. Slacker, Bane, Gungans, interesting, okay. I wonder if he's a practitioner of the Bane, Gungans versus Baylan thing. Aphra, Leia, Veers, sometimes Baylan, mostly not. Jabba, Wampa, Seer Maliko, Starkiller, Treya, DTMG, Malgus, and then an odd mix. Negotiator, Profundity, Leviathan, most religiously. Sometimes there's a little variety, but only once each.
I went for a few weeks there where I just never changed fleet. I just didn't care.
We have all been there with fleet, so not mad at that. All right, what has he struggled against so far this season? A Galactic Legend Ahsoka with Exile Ezra, Rey Swolo, Saw Gerrera, a Baylan, Rex CRex. Interesting, that must have been some Rex CRex. A Gas Team, an Ahsoka without Exile Ezra, Lord Vader Maul, Starkiller Malicos, Lord knows that's given me trouble, Gas CRex, and then the odd Queen Amidala. He also has had one drop on Profundity so far. That's good. Oh, I see you, Tim. You watch me on YouTube on my TV, but Twitch on the phone so I can bid on predictions. It sounds like I'm getting, double the views for one guy. So, dig it. Thank you so much, man. All right. That wraps that up. Let's go ahead and get into the board.
So you're actually going in blind here? You haven't looked at my front wall yet?
I mean, I glanced at it. I think I wrote stuff out onto my spreadsheet for what your teams were. I haven't really sat down and mapped stuff. Why?
Oh, no, I'm just curious because, when you were reading out some of the patterns, it's like you were trying to predict what I would have on the front wall. I didn't know if you'd already looked at
I'll say this. Whether or not I've looked at your front walls in detail, when I'm doing that review, I am honestly giving an assessment based on just what I see there on screen.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because we'll see. I see you, Empire. Twice the views, double the fall. All right. We'll take it. All right, let's have a look. Arsenal has done us the kindness of clearing the entire bottom half of the map for an 885. Let's take a look at it. We had Prime Bots stalking him. Let's give it. All right, so his first fight was against Galactic Legend Ahsoka, General Syndulla, Huyang, Padawan Sabine, and Exile Ezra. He dropped to 65 there. Followed by Lord Vader, Maul Malicos, Starkiller, Ninth Sister. He got a 62. All right. I wonder what does a 62 on that team. That's interesting.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I bet you do. That wasn't really to you, but yeah, I bet you do know. Ray, Swolo, L3, Cal, and Nest with the new Nestcron. I did spring for that. He did kill Nest on the first go, so it was an otherwise normal-ish Ray cleanup. That he got down for 38, so what, total of 59 if it had been a one-shot. Against Jabba, he got 64, so that's Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Boba, and Mob Enforcer with the new Datacron Set 20 Mob Enforcer crons. Patrons have already seen my new Datacron Set 20 video with Aesop Rock. That'll be coming out for everybody here this weekend. So, but yes, it's this is one of the ones I was excited to try, and for all that, he got a 64, so I wonder if it was still Aphra. Because that's my plan if I see it. And if we die, we die. And then, yeah, that's the front wall. All right, in the back. So, we have Trench lurking back here. 65 banners. Great Mothers with a set 18. High crit damage cron. Full team, full bastard. 65 banners. And then against Slacker with Darth Ray. Or not Darth Ray, but, Dark Ray. Faust, Red, and Hux with a set 18, I want to say high emphasis on health cron that he just took out for 65. So, interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder. Oh, all right, I'll be curious to know. All right, top side. He has yet to confront Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Cam, and Mace. Next will be Iden. I moved that from the back wall up here. I didn't mind it on defense though. It's better than the average Iden team this way. And yeah, we'll see what he does. Of course, the Gungans lurk up there with a set 19 cron, followed by Saw, Luthen, Kyle, Chirrut, and Baze. Saw no reason to really move that one. It was a good one. All right, Royal Ranger. I have the Mob Enforcer cron and got 4 holds this round. They killed Bausch on the first attempt, so it's doing work for me, but I put Embo down. I was thinking about whether or not to go with Embo or Boba in this team. Why did you spring for Embo? I'm curious. What specifically? Like, I know what his kit does, but what did you anticipate it would be useful for? Yeah, I'll be curious to know that, Royal Ranger. All right, so enough on that. We can't really talk about fleet back there, so we will talk about Arsenal's defense topside. Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, and Sith Marauder with a set 18. Ooh. Turn meter. So it is Dunkerville. Interesting. I have to think about that. If I partition C and Bane, this shouldn't be too bad. He said famous last words, Lee. Okay. Interesting thought. All right, Ray, Swallow, Nest, L3, and Vandor with the Nest Cron. And yeah, this is what it's about. So, okay, he went with the 2% max health damage level 3. You might otherwise also consider the turn meter one. This level 6 is hideous. Smuggler allies have plus 100% evasion. If they are debuffed, they lose 100% evasion. Whenever a smuggler ally critically hits an enemy, they dispel all debuffs on themselves. And let's see, oh, no, that's the end of the sentence. Whenever smuggler allies gain prepared, they gain tenacity up for 2 turns. Whenever smuggler ally evades an attack, all smuggler allies recover 10% health and protection, and the enemy that was evaded is inflicted with a stack of damage over time for 3 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. And then this monstrous Nest level 9. Emphas Nest is immune to max health reduction. JKR, eat your heart out. Whenever an ally takes a turn, Emphas Nest assists. Whenever Emphas Nest inflicts a debuff, she gains 20% crit damage stacking until the end of the encounter. So that's in addition to her kit's native stacking. Whenever Emphas Nest uses a special ability, she attacks again, dealing 20% bonus true damage. So incentive to mod some offense onto your nest. Whenever Emphas Nest attacks out a turn, she exposes the target enemy for 2 turns. Does this expose apply before or after the attack? I'm not sure. I'll be watching. Whenever an enemy takes a turn, Emphas Nest gains 5% offense stacking until the end of her turn. So, yeah, that's kind of a lot. High armor penetration. Sorry, what's that, Arsenal?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, yeah, it's a pretty baller cron, and I know firsthand having faced yours.
Very fair. I'm interested to see if my plan works for it. We'll find out. So you got some crit damage, some offense, health, and a large amount of armor penetration, which is beneficial specifically for Nest. If I get the chance to re-roll mine, I'm going to target, ideally, offense, and then if I have to, offense, health, something like that. But this is a nasty crom. Captain Mateus says, Sir Junda should probably still murk out the Nest. Yeah, I imagine so. It depends. I remember the last time Nest was buffed up, she had a predilection for going after Malicos. And I remember her laying my Malicos flat out. So there might be...
That happened to me one fight too. Same thing with that old Nestcron.
Mm-hmm.
But having said that, I still think he's right. Like, I think the Seer Malicos team should probably take out those Rays, but with everybody doing at least in our level, everybody doing the super team with LV.
Yeah, Lord Vader UFUs.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that counter.
Fair. Very fair. All right, next he's got Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Mace, and Kel. So yeah, Kel has a Galactic Republic Mass Assist and an AoE Defensive Cleanse. That's important. Where did that notification go? I just missed something. Oh, hey, Mateus, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Where did that show up? It's a follow. Oh, and it's a sub on YouTube. Well, hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show. Okay. So, yeah, nothing too irregular here, right? Yeah, offense, armor. I mean, it's a really good cron stat-wise. Saw Luthen, Kyle, CRex, and Baze. So, this is where we must be careful. We have been fighting a variety of Saw teams that have not had CRex on them, which has exposed them to CLS. I'll check the data again, but when I did last time, CLS does not fare well against this when CRex is there. So I'll need to keep that in mind. It could be a situation where I use JML roughly. Ideally, though, it would be Inquisitors that get used, but there's still problems with that part of the plan, and you'll see why when we get down here. All right, so bottom front, he's got Great Mothers, Night Trooper, DTP, Merrin, and Great Mothers. Or sorry, Morgan, rather. Merrin has that, cleanse and restoration, which can perpetuate Morgan's life, which can potentially create problems. And I'm sure that's kind of the thought here. Nevertheless, the plan will remain Malgus, because Malgus has been doing it big for us. Then we've got Finn, Resistance Hero Finn, Zori, Rose, both of them having their Omicrons, and then, of course, Poe. With a new set 20 cron, 25% turn meter, light side level 3. Level 6 is the first time each smuggler ally falls below 50% health. All smuggler allies reduce their cooldowns by 1 and gain 10% turn meter. This is interesting, but not so much for this team, right? It shouldn't be so crazy. Hey, wow, man, these new scripts from the Lost Womp Rat are just amazing, man. Super cool. Thank you so much for the raid. Ranger, how's it going out there? How was the stream? Let's hear all about it. Oh, and I missed some other follows. Oh, Rotor 165 head. Follow 5 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Okay. So yeah, he's got Baylan, Shin, Marok. Now dig this. Ooh, what is this then? Defense. Is this your Baylan Cron? I think it might be. Okay, so he's got Baylan, Shin, Marok, Hondo. He's got Relegate of the new Hunter Mercenary. First, we have to see, how does he have him kitted out? So, speed, health, what's that? Offense, potency.
Mostly for speed. I didn't really know how to mod him. He's support, so it's kind of odd. Like, you expect him to be an attacker, but...
Very fair. Very, very fair. Hey, Desi, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Sheepdog. When using 501st First Queen, who do you take out first? Who do you take out for Captain Rex? You take out Arc Trooper, Sheepdog. You take out Arc Trooper. Because you definitely want the rest of the kit. All right, so yeah, Arsenal's strategy was just to go for very high speed and see what it does. Respectable amount of offense through the Cron. But let's take a look at what makes this so dangerous. So this is something we also just talked about plotting and scheming. And the guys rightly pointed out that this bespoke Cron is meant to be the deal sweetener for somebody to whale on this Cron to bother to get it. Because it specifically is going to replace the Baylan Set 18's bespoke Cron. It's a mercenary faction-bound team. Wow, thank you so much for the follows, folks. Let's see, Leha 341977, appreciate you. You found better win rates than did today. Who builds his own survivability? Oh, probably Hunter. Hate to sub and run, but it's bedtime. No worries. Take care. Thanks for showing up. All right. Yeah, Jolito91, first time chatter coming over from the raid. Dig it. Okay, so this is the new Mercenary Cron. We've got 44% offense. This is really nasty. 50% crit damage. Level 6 says, at the start of the encounter, all mercenary allies have plus 100% defense penetration. Whenever a mercenary ally attacks out of turn, they attack again once per turn, dealing 5% more damage for each attack of Soldier of Fortune they have. Whenever an enemy attacks a mercenary ally out of turn, expose that enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. So that's a lot built into the 6, but here's the 9. At the start of the encounter, Hunter Mercenary gains 30 speed, and all other mercenary allies gain 10 speed for each mercenary ally, till the end of the encounter. Hunter Mercenary is immune to ability block, cooldown increase, and turn meter reduction. If all allies are mercenaries, marked enemies deal 50% less damage. Whenever a marked enemy deals damage to a mercenary ally, dispel all debuffs on that mercenary ally, and they recover 15% protection. Wow, that's bad. Whenever Hunter Mercenary inflicts marked on an enemy, dispel it and inflict marked on them for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled, evaded, or resisted. And call all mercenary allies with Soldier of Fortune to assist. Whenever a mercenary ally takes a turn, the cooldown of Hunters This Will Hurt is reduced by 1. So this is just a word soup, just to say, please put me with your Baylan team until the rest of the new Bad Batch team is out, and we'll make it worth your while. That's what this Cron is.
Yeah, it looks like they just purposely made this as the bridge to get to the full Bad Batch team, and then they'll probably get their own Cron down the road. But The other interesting thing about this, as I read it anyway, when he does the marked and they do the all in on the level 9, the level 6 says when they attack at a turn, they attack again. So does that mean it's a double all in?
It wouldn't be the first time something like that happened like that. So it sounds horrific. I can't wait to see what
That's
happens
pretty
to me.
nuts. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what you use on it, and I'll be very disappointed if you're like, oh, I'm going to use X, then you just wipe it.
Yeah, well, I have to try and do something that's just gonna kill it because you only had the one drop, so I've gotta try and not do something too crazy. That's what I gotta think. Yeah, Matea says it's a double all in, but the second time they have 2 exposes each to activate, I assume. And yeah, the turd says, I'm glad you're live on YouTube as well as Twitch. It allows you to start from the beginning and catch up on YouTube. You can't do that on Twitch. If you say so, you know, I'm here because you guys asked for me. So I'm here. Here we are. Okay, so that looks horrific. Looking forward to it. Slacker, Hux, Crew, Dark Ray, and Faust with his Baylan Cron, which is a very bulky Cron.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, which I told you earlier, I got a 330 pull on Hunter, so...
Yeah, you did. And fuck you for that, by the way, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to appreciate you for that. All right, so here's the question straight out the gate. First of all, if I have an idea of what he's doing here, this Finn is meant to draw my Aphra so that I'm down my Aphra for his Jabba in the back. That's my guess. I want to check real quick on .gg what it is to fight Finn these days. And I'll try and think about what it would be like with the turn meter with everybody going out. I wonder if DTMG is good for that. I think I have a distant memory of trying something like that and then it going not well. Hence the checking. I'm not going to check that off. We'll hit that. We'll say yes, there's a data crown, but I don't know which. Okay, so Malgus is good. JML is good. Don't want to burn those here. Night Sisters, I thought about it. I actually do have this team. 63 feels kind of bad. Because I don't know that I'm, you know, it'd be crazy to think that I'm not going to drop it all. Oh! Wait a minute. We might have something here.
I mean, to be honest, the Crown I picked was really just for the level 3. I just wanted them to have the turn meter start. Everything else, the Crown was kind of shit, but it was the only one I had. I only had a handful of the new ones, so.
Yeah, and we'll find out if you did it for the purpose that I suspect. Gungans are good. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
You're going to need a really fast P8 if you want to out-troop them.
Really? What's this about? So it wasn't bulk. It's kind of crap. Okay, so that's why this kind of just got to roll over it. Okay. See, I thought there might have been something to this. Talk to me about that, friendo. So if we have 25%, you have 25%. I kind of like the way that looks. Do I not have such a thing? I think I do. Let's give that a go. It's not a... I don't think I have the max health reduction... Or sorry, the defense reduction thing going on. Ah, I do not have death. I wonder how critical death is to this recipe. He's useful. He's really useful. The dispel's very, very good. Somebody made it work without Enoch, but not without death. Is that something I dare risk? Imperial remnants get shielded by Stormtrooper, do they not? All of them. All of them. So this might give us some durability. And then we just need straight up damage, right? Well, what are we going to do? Does that mean the strategy is to hammer straight through Finn? Yeah, the buff immunity is not a bad idea, Mateus. The issue is so quickly they will be able to cleanse that off. I mean, I'm just thinking about this, because if it's so dependent on death, I may not run it, but it was really attractive at first. I was thinking about it. Yeah, Finn's Orimir, I believe that. Okay, and now we're out in the weeds.
Yeah, it's hard too with a new Datacron set. You obviously no data on it, so you got to try to find a compare.
Yeah, and you're thinking about the things that are not successful when there isn't a 25% turn meter involved. So, interesting. Why did the other one fail? You went with turn meter. You went with bulk. Bulk is the better choice. You also went with Night Trooper. Oh, isn't that cool? Is there a normal Night Sisters that was done? Okay, so this is more traditional, and it looked even bumpier. Why? Folks were damaged. Max health. So we need the potency. We need extraordinary potency with this. Looks dangerous, but I need something that's going to be both high banner and inexpensive, because he's going to have me in a tough spot. What do I really need to focus on? I don't think I'm going to do this. I worry about getting jammed. I know what it is to get stuck behind Finn and not get at the priority targets. It's been a long time, but, you know, you remember being humiliated.
I mean, you may not want to listen to me, but you could always just throw caution to the wind and YOLO it.
What do you suggest? Jawas, Ewoks?
Ewoks, I hear, are pretty good turn meter team.
Yeah, they're OP.
Mm-hmm. That's what Dagger tells me anyway.
Yeah. That sounds like Dagger tier advice.
Yeah.
Hi, Dagger, out there in the chat. All right. Well, while I ruminate about that, let's go ahead and do what was already on the menu. Nope, not that one. No, that's reserved. It could be you, but I think it will be you.
Was that 91% health on that one?
This one, yeah, it's a tank revive as well.
Okay, wow.
So, you know, it ends up being effectively less health than going with something like even like this.
Yeah, I think I thought something similar with the Kron that I put with my Malgus, that it had like 66% health, so I thought I could get away with not having bulk.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Have you been using this counter a lot?
Yeah, it hasn't let me down yet, so luck be a lady tonight type of thing. Tass, Aussie Mike is going to drop a meme he made in my Discord for you to use at some point in the near future. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, man. Okay, stop it. Everybody's supposed to be feared. Really have to insist on the importance of you guys getting feared. Okay. It is what it is. Begin. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Yep. See how strong. Yeah, we don't have what I'm looking for there. This is fine. You there. This one. Not my favorite. Yeah, the restoration is a pain in the ass. I also just want to stay focused on her in general. Oh, yeah, the product's back in effect. When's our dispel coming up? Not a moment too soon. That's not good. How are you not feared? It's a fine question. Oh, yeah, well, I know why you were getting cleansed, but that's a different problem. 3 minutes. We've been in a tough spot before, time-wise. It's really about how long does it take for her to die. Oh, it's good that the shock stuck for just even a moment. All right, well, that part sucks. Yeah, the reduction hopefully starting to matter. I don't remember if there's something preventing her from having max health reduction right now, but it would be par. And you guys are really not getting as feared as often as I had hoped. I really have to say. Shit. Put this down. Shock. Dunk. Back on target. All right. We have a couple minutes to do a lot of work. Make with it. Yep. Nope. No shock to capitalize. Just chill. Everybody be cool. Yeah. I don't know if Merrin's prudent to go after right now. Admittedly, it would probably make certain parts of life easier, but then if I end up getting stuck, like if she ends up stealthing and stabilizing, I'm probably in worse trouble. We need those big hits, guys. I'm needing the good stuff here. You're not helping me out with the good stuff. Come on. Fuck. That's going to get dodged, yeah, because everybody had fucking foresight. Oh, wow. Did we just... How did that happen? I don't think that's happened yet. Wait, are you guys... Okay. Kill her, though? Kill them, though? Kill them? Oh, the restoration's so bad for us. Why are you not getting shocked? I mean, it's very good that Morgan's dead. It's very bad that the rest of this is happening this way. Yes, I appreciate you. Why did... I've never seen Malgus get exploded that way. Okay. Follow. Come on. Yeah, might want to actually... No, there's no, there's nothing like that. We just want to focus her down while there's still time. Yeah, see, the fear won't affect her, so... Okay. While there's still time. I put it on auto, see what else we can get and clean it up. Yeah, Merrin does make it annoying to beat. It does. For this particular counter, yeah. Yeah, that was off the AoE. Yeah. That's right. Okay, so this is probably just Wampa food, right? Almost got her. All right. I wonder if that is Wampa food. Well, what's the plan for this? You can't do instant defeat, so I feel like this should not be... I feel like this should be Bane. Bane is historically really effective against this team. This is a bad-ass new Kron. There will be some type of Lord Vader shit, I'm sure. Or he might have pulled that to make sure he had enough to deal with mine. I don't know. But what I do know is I think I'm going to run with Bane and Sass. We'll go with health. Crit damage. No. I think Blight is resistible, Mateus, isn't it? I think Wampa's going to be well suited to that. Could be wrong. I'm open to it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough Great Mother's team. Nice stuff there, Arsenal. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Do you think the Merrin was the difference maker versus Spirit?
How could you think she wasn't? I mean, it just took so much longer to get at what's her name, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As I said, this one is historically pretty good, and yeah, it remains pretty good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man.
Fuck off. What the fuck was that?
Yeah. 2+. I mean, the thing is it's like that, you know, when I read that, it's like, wow, that's a whole lot of words that depend on you actually being able to take turns, though, yeah?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. So, okay, one thing worked, another thing didn't.
I'm like, yeah, I get to see this new team and new Kron in action. One turn, half the team's gone. That's awesome.
Yeah, Blight's a debuff. It can be resisted. I think we can make that work. Am I crazy about that? 35% potency. Yeah, but it does, what does that matter, Mateus? Every time you do anything to Wampa with her Omicron, she gains 30% tenacity stacking. Like, we would wildly outscale our tenacity over his potency. So as long as it's not something that can't be resisted, we should be in business. And there's who has 10 down? No, you know what? I think DTP has 10 down, doesn't he? On his bombs. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yep, there it is, 10 down. Okay, so among the many things we will be doing is not Wampa. I'll tell you about that. All right. Adventure ahoy. Go for the Night Sisters. Line up potency. Yeah, this is going to be amazing if doable. Potency. You I can't use. Among all of the things I can, that's one of the few I can't. That's reasonably high potency. This is kind of cool, actually. It's also reasonable potency. So what happens? We've got good bulk. We'll be able to take the assault, right? That's going to be the plan. I'll see you in hell. Hey, leave Brittany alone. All right, that's fine. Okay, guys, we have a job to do. The operation is generally kill Finn and see where the party takes us. You haven't done your mass assist yet. There's still quite a bit of nastiness coming our way. Let's throw that out there. All right, now that's done. Basic, and I don't know. I mean, they've all got the tenacity up, so I don't feel like doing the AoE. Let's just get a 10 down into this. All right, the stun's appreciated, but we still haven't... Am I crazy? Why aren't they doing anything? And you still don't have freaking taunt. There you go. Okay. I feel better about our situation now. All right. Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. Okay. Having a normal one. I see. Everybody be cool. Okay. This is good. Because you're not going to do that. Yeah. Okay, then this happens. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. You need to... All of you need to start keeling the fuck over. This is not working out the way I need it to at this point in time. Push turn meter back. Hi, how are you over there? Can I interest you in that? Ladies, it's been great. Ladies, it's good to be in touch. We haven't gotten a lot of use out of you this season in this way. But it's good to be in touch. And we'll have that. 65.
Plague winneth out in the end.
It was tight there for a second, man. Daka stunned, half health, zombie not taunting. Thankfully, Merrin had magic stealth available. Otherwise, I don't know, man. Alright, so I have heard terrible things about this, and this time I'm reasonably sober enough to remember to even do this. So we're going to do it. Yes, that's right. That's right, Mateo. I enjoy when things go my way. Yes. I mean, perfectly. That is just the best. All right. What do I want? I don't know that crit avoidance is going to fix what's wrong here. The bonus turn is really attractive as an option. All right. So what's the game here? You're going to get stuck on tanks for a while. There is some mass assist, but the kind of offense that they're capable of ramping is capable of overwhelming her shit. Plus, when you have lock shock on you, you're going to have an issue. So, double check this real quick. Could have swore I had a tab on that earlier. Okay. Okay. What do we got? Bane, JMK. Yeah. So it would be this composition. 55% win rate. So, yeah, we are gambling. What's it to us? High armor penetration, high resistance penetration. So it was about high damage stat. They did use the bonus turn. Yeah, so these are high damage stats. Also with relic advantage. Nevertheless, we proceed. If we die, we die. And then you kind of get just giggle locked off rip. If we do this, it doesn't matter now, so just chill. You're gonna smite whoever, right? Does it actually matter? I don't know that it does. I mean, you would ideally be saving it for Rey, so we'll see if we can't make that happen. Alright, time might be a factor, because it's going to be slow for us to get ultimate charge without Ahsoka doing anything. You can't dispel this, but we could call the mass. That does bring us closer, ultimate-wise. Hux makes ready. Okay. Hux is a bitch, and his mama's a bitch. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, all right. What's her name still remains hidden. Yeah, so that's where Mace would have been neat, right? Mace can pull people out of stealth. That's why Mace was popular in this composition. I still feel like I have no choice other than to take the full ultimate. We're almost there, though. Stay on target. Don't you dare. Come on. Please stop that. Okay. So that's bad, because she's got that unresistible fear now. Good time for us to have Prod up, though, facing that. The rest of this is what it is. Give her back to me. Come on. Okay. You are... okay. We are out of phase. Clobber. Good, 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 good. Okay, you. Go away. Okay, this fight became a lot less scary now, right? Proceed through the guy that actually... so what? Do this to you too? And now we're really turbocharging her damage, right? That's kind of the plan. Just smite the shit out of her in the near future. Something like that. He's about to pop. Yeah, it wasn't as effective as I had hoped. Alright, that's good. Yep. Definitely land that. Patience, patience. Smite! Excellent. Probably could have went for the big man, honestly. And we're going to take some hits we otherwise probably don't have to. Wow. We are bulking and beasting, though, I will say that. Might not be 65, given the situation, but tough to complain otherwise. Come on, come on. Yeah, the cooldown increase is whack. Yeah, that is whack. Alright, 62 will do. Alright, 62. I think that's what he got on mine, so that kind of answers it. Alright, 62.
Nice job.
Appreciate you, appreciate you. First time doing that. Right, so you do a whole bunch of annoying shit that I don't really care for. How exactly do I want to respond to that? Might be a prudent time to assign out the top. Bane worked, so C set might be the way to go. There is a turn meter cron on there. All of them get to do stuff, but... So? So what? We'll find out. Okay. So there's Ray. Yeah, we have some tools. We have some tools. We have to figure it out. Queen is still gonna be gas CRex. Echo 5s. And then Saw, yeah. Reva is an option. So, Reva or JML. I'll write that in for now. JML would be much less preferred. Alright, so what to do about you then? Let's think about the kits. So these are getting bulked up. Yeah, you're going to be strong. Can't be TMR'd. But you can be controlled, and you don't have a leader. You're just some asshole. Now, this will work. You will... Wait, one of you doesn't want to... No, it's Great Mothers and Morgan that both have clauses that forbid resurrection. So this enables resurrection for the three of them, with Merrin being alive. If we're not planning on doing Rebels versus Saw, then we can use Rebels here, right? Rebels would deal well with these mechanics. It does feel expensive, but I also don't feel like dropping any more banners on it, so that's how we arrived at that decision. Okay, what do I want? We got this. It's a good one. 3% health protection. The buffs might actually be better than just bulk, because I don't know that I need to rely on bulk. But that sounds like some famous last word shit, doesn't it? So we can just run with this and have it all. Let's have it. Okay, so if I had to say who'd be really great to not be around, it'd be you first. Alright, you... Ooh, that was inconvenient of you, and rude, I must say. Stance. Try and get some resist. It's okay. 41 will do. So what?
Quick and easy.
So... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's reasonable. CLS, Chewie, Chupio, Han, C3PO. Yeah, I wasn't trying to mess around with your Baylan. I'm sorry I disappointed you there, Arsenal.
No, I don't blame you. I was surprised that it was like literally that easy, but
fair. Very fair. Okay, so Lord Vader Maul Malgus, of course, back here.
I think we had almost the same score heading into the back.
Probably, yeah. All right, so Jabba. Yeah, we got to give this a go with the new thing, right?
Although I don't have the
Yeah, I see that. But you do have a smuggler crown on there, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got 2 pieces of the captive bullshit, so we'll keep that in mind. I just have to use a galactic legend, and that would be trivialized. So if JML doesn't have a good home, that could be it for Fugitive Omega.
Are we officially calling her FOmega?
FOmega? That's what I write on my sheet. Yeah, because like I'm not writing OF.
No.
I'm not writing it on my spreadsheet.
That might confuse you with Dagger's OnlyFans.
There you go. See? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What the hell is the name? Batcher.
Isn't it Bicha?
Betcha.
Rika?
Rika. Go on, kitty. Get. And then this Lord Vader horse shit. Maul. So. Malgus, Night Sister. We get to pull people out of stealth. Interesting. Malgus, Ninth. Maul. So, okay. We're going to look this up. I want to believe that there's a competent way to do this with Leia. But I did it once and it sucked. Which, again, leads me to believe that there may be a competent way. I just didn't know it at the time. Let's say 7.
If only .gg told you how to do the fights too, instead of just showing you the results.
So that's the beauty. I mean, you know, I've had people say before, Tass, don't you feel like it's cheating just to look things up and just do it? It's like, well, it's one thing to look it up and see that it's possible. It's another thing to just, know what you need to know to more or less roll up in there and do it. And
not to mention the fact that the guys we face, it's generally the absolute best version of every team. So
yeah.
What you're looking at here doesn't always compute anyway.
Right, you got to be able to use it. There it is, 58 banners. I knew it was possible. 58, though, on one attempt. Can you tell me why you went with this? What does that do? More damage. Per relic amplifier on all allies. Well, I mean, that might... I don't know how that would be really significant. You also kind of bootlegged it, didn't you, buddy? I don't know. I think we can...
Stormtrooper Han in there.
So if we're faster, we can't stun any of them, right? No, you can stun Malicos. So if I went in with Leia... All right. First... Let's dispel this wild fantasy and see that Bane works. All right, Bane needs to work here. Now, I did rotate to have my proper Bane cron here, so should be good. You got AoE. I don't have L3 regardless. I don't know that kidnapping... Well, yeah, you're not going to be faster. You could do the AoE. What do I need to have the ability block land? Dark side enemies get the ability block. I gotcha. Buff immunities for lightsiders. Okay. That's how I was remembering that. Okay. So it's Aphra for Jabba. Maybe that. Could also be the Dark Lord. I don't know. We'll see. JML question mark. Riva over there. All right. Things are looking good. So what's this going to be? This is Leia, Drogue, and R2. I want to say the last time I did this, that shit did not work out at all. So I think I went in with Jin and Raddus, and they just popped off too quick for that to work. So what's the alternative? Yeah, there's a million different rebels, so we can think about that. As far as mercenaries, though, I think I want Kira for the Dispel. And then what's he going to do for the team? I don't think it does much without Canderous there. So I guess we'll take Hondo for the defense stacking, if nothing else. All right. Baylan Kron. You're assuming the Starkiller Kron prevents Bo-Katan. It makes it essentially suicidal to try, because part of what makes BKM work against Lord Vader teams in general is, early on, if Maul's able to pop somebody, and it's not Lord Vader after he's, while he's in his ultimate form, then you get one revive on the team. And you don't get that with Malicos there. All right, let's see if this works. I really need this to work, now that I think about it. Okay, don't take any bonus turns or shit of that kind. This is just going to be some buff immunity shit I don't care about, so just kidnap him. It's fine. I need you to start getting stacks. That's the important part. As far as stacking someone up, I don't know. Let's just go with this. I need Baylan to take his turn, man. Nah, you're out of phase, dog. Alright. See that we do not have any buffs to worry about. It's not the stun. We can do this. We can call you. Yeah, that felt like a righteous decision. Hit him with the AoE, boss. That
was very nice.
Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Oh, nice dodge, Nest. I appreciate you. Okay, now we all just kind of get to sit here. 3 times. If this is hitting you 3 times, Yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to hit you. But is this the taunt? Yeah, I need to do it for the sake of the taunt. Fine. Chill. I need you guys to actually start doing stuff so I can kill you. For my next trick, I shall kill you. Yes. Good.
That was dirty.
Good. Doink. All right. Look. Turn meter is not favorable to us getting to kill you on time, is it? Yeah, not quite. Almost perfect, but not quite. Shields up. Stun is fine. Everybody chill. Okay. So, the two of you finish that. And that's the end, right? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, good. So we know that Leia is available to us now. Reva for this. I guess we'll do... gas. Grab our clones. Armor penetration. Did I not reserve? Yeah, I reserved something. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Am I going to need? I don't think so. I don't think I will. Interesting. Okay, fine. I wonder then if there's an underman on Omega, because I'll shut off so much of it just by having a galactic legend in there. So we go with this one for super high armor penetration. No potency to speak of. I don't think that matters so much. We just want the biggest slaps. And yeah. Anyway, task for Gilfs. Would you prioritize protection or crit damage for the team? For the Gilfs? Who the fuck are the Gilfs? Legit. No idea. YouTube's got a lot of ads, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see how this goes. I remember that Mace was kind of a pain in the ass. Truly, Gas, you must do incredible things. How are you looking right now? Be a beast. Be a beast. Be the... Oh my god. That armor penetration is gruesome. Kill it. The Gilfs are the great mothers. Ha! So you had protection or crit damage for the team. Protection for the bulk primaries isn't a bad way to go. You know how to... Are you on my Discord? You know how to use the tune command through Hotbot? You can pull all my Night Sisters and take a look. But I have protection on most of them. I want to say maybe not on... I'm going to burn this early. I know it feels kind of dumb, but you know it also feels dumb? Doing something else. Okay, that's Mrs. T going to bed. Okay, you be nice to him. Alright, alright. Okay. Can I interest you in the word of our Lord? Okay. I'm sure this would be
nice
fine.
If they did a little damage to Gas.
A little, yeah, well, there it is. That's when we start to get into some trouble. Alright, look, you there. Can I interest you in dying? Yes, turns out. Alright, have a seat. Take a seat, young Skywalker. Alright, that's disastrous. Yeah, so we're definitely going to end up getting a sacrifice off that, yeah? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, nope, there's a chance. There is a chance. Nobody could call for a dispel, but Echo will be a lot of damage. And so it did come to pass that he was a lot of damage. Oh, God, I love this counter. Hi. 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 Fantastic.
Very nice.
I'm very happy with that one. All right. Reva versus Saw. And then you got C versus Malgus. It's a big one, but we'll figure it out. That's turn meter, not bulk. I mean, whatever. Turn meter's probably more dangerous. But it's, yeah, whenever they use a special, so that's actually serious shit. That's a lapping risk. Yeah, we can have a problem with that. How do we compensate? An extra Sith or GBA would do. An extra Sith or GBA would do, I think. Alright, fine. Face the music with you then. Drogon R2. So the defensive cleanse from Raddus is good. How do we do this? So, we take what? If you take old Ben, you should be able to react, but we need another defensive cleanse. Not really, you can just run Raddus anyway. I mean, you don't, what do you need the Jinn for? They're gonna be able to dispel you. That was the problem you had last time. They dispelled Starkiller moves so quickly that the dispel comes around. So we could take Raddus for that, and then have old Ben at least to be a sponge for a moment. Could use this Fulcrum. High potency, but resistance penetration wise, it's not a good choice. This one is a good one. Okay. You're making a list of datacrons you want to pursue for set 20 based on meta teams, trying to decide how I want my datacron for the Gilfs to look. Go for offense, I would say. Offense or armor penetration. If you end up getting bulk stats, maybe don't shy away from them, but I feel like biasing towards offense is a really good choice with them. Alright, so I'm kind of fishing on this one. I'm thinking I might have to clean it, so I don't know. How do I do this, man? We could do the turn meter pass, and then it's a... That's the thing, though, is... Who's faster? How's this going to roll? 581 plus 40, right? So 621. 574 plus 40. So slower. So crush into Maul spin into some turn meter gain, I think. Yeah, we can. That's why I feel like we need the old Ben. There's a defensive cleanse from... Oh yeah, but that's only for the ones with keen stratagem. So is there a better way to do that then? Fulcrum might be a good choice then, instead of Raddus. I could make do without Raddus here. We could go with Fulcrum, use the Fulcrum Cron instead of relying so heavily Now, this one is the weaker of my two, but it offers some stats that might be of use. We'll find out. This was hot garbage last time. Let's see if it can be less hot garbage this time. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Yep. Oh, this is ass. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So far, so good. Right. Right. Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I want to do about that shit. So, do this. They've already done their pushes. Yep. Yep. Just fantastic that that's immediately back on time. Drogon, I need you to do a basic for me, my man. Fire? Little something? It would mean the world to me for you to die. I will do anything to try and make that happen. Okay, that's a good one. Come on! Finish this fucking guy. Why do you even have all this offense? What do you even do here, man? Alright, this one. God, you need to stop that shit. Finish this. Yeah, there's no support to balance off of, so things get a little rough from here, I'm afraid. Yep. Yeah, like kind of like that, honestly. Yeah, there's not going to be any shielding for you, I'm afraid, buddy. Oh, there will be. Oh. Well, he said confidently. Can we do the big hit here? How about it? Nice. My man. My man. Okay, it's just you and me and the horror show. Fulcrum was kind of pivotal to this, I would say. What would you guys say in the chat? Well, that pop was a long time ago. Yeah, we would have had to have gotten the killing blow with it, but I don't want to. I don't want to wait. This was harder than I thought it would be, Gavons. I mean, yeah. It's a nasty-ass team. Why can't you just die? Thank you. 60 banners will do.
Nice.
Not your 65, but it'll work. R2...
I was curious about the old Ben thing, because that gives Maul 5 stacks to start.
Yeah. Why were you furious about that?
No, curious, like.
Oh,
why
curious. Oh, yeah. Right. Yep. That's fair. All right, old Ben and who the hell was it? Oh, Fulcrum. 60. Pro tips, pro moves. All right. You there. It's time. It's time to shine. What'll it be? The Dark Lord. Well, we'll have Dengar, I guess, but is it the Dark Lord or is it B2 to go along? Where's our man? There. Okay, Bounty Hunter. Let's think about this. have to be able to get at you? What's going to be able to help me get at you? All right, we'll take B2. Dengar. Roll 'em, boys. Stealthing Fulcrum with Leia has been good to me, says KY. Steals her turn meter for offense, but she gets it right back. I see where you're coming from with that. That is a fair observation, my good man. Okay, so we got resisted on Jabba. That is problematic. We will need to be quick. Yeah, like that kind of. All right, do that kind of shit. This thing, I need you to go down real quick like. Can't get an assist on you, but I can big hit you, or at least hit you. We'll do the fire, because I don't have... Ooh, now that's such a temptation. Oh, I'd be remiss. I would be remiss. Good. Who else needs to die? The people that are having a 1,000,000,000% evasion when they don't have debuffs. So, like you, for example. Get the fuck out of my house. Okay, alright. Stop it. This should kill you, so target you instead? Yup. For my next trick, I shall kill you. Okay. Ooh, that assist call from Dengar was crucial. I liked that. Go with the fire? Nah, give him the reps. We need to actually get about putting this guy down. I should be moving on to the big man by now. Alright, that's fine. Nope, no shock. Alright, that's fine. I mean, B2, do stuff. How about it, B2? Alright, it's also acceptable. Hit him with this. Ah, the deflection. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, actually. You do have that 100% shit going on. Thank you, B2. It looks like you finally got procced there. It took you a while. Kill it. Almost there. Okay, so, you could do that shit anytime. Just brap him for now. Okay, Bosca. So, Bosca is the second special he usually uses, so we have to move here. Yeah. Fair. Get him. When I tell you to kill him... Braps. Man.
So I guess none of that evasion matters when he's debuffed, right?
Yeah. That's the idea. 63. Okay. So that worked. Yeah. All right, and then this one's JML, but the question is, can I go under on it? Let's find out. Time to fight Betcha. Who was it that was on there? Yeah, there was no hunter. That's what I thought. All right. JML, my man. Under 67. My dude. Talk to me. Tell me more. Yeah, so you just... Well, okay, well, that was against Relic 5. This is Relic 5. So these aren't... Well, this should do. Okay. So the opportunity exists. We will seize it. Okay. Here's hoping I don't regret this. Who to kill first? I mean, ideally you.
No regrets.
That's right. No ragrets, ever. We don't do ragrets out here. No, sir. Not us.
No Scotty P's with that.
I wonder if we do the stun here. I mean, I want to have the execute ASAP. That's fine. We'll do this. True damage call onto you. Means stacking offense. Means this. Hit under prot. You're out there. Stone Age him. I don't want any problems, so you just be real cool. Real cool now. You're here. Okay, 1 and 2. Roll them. You're still locked. Not worried about you. You guys are just going to do whatever. That's a basic. Almost there. Stay on target. You're almost there with your bonus turn, so we don't need to do that. We can go right after the lead. Foresight is up. Seems like a stupid way to burn this. Kill this one, would you? Good, good. Okay. You or you? Well, I don't know. I think you. Yeah. It's hard to regret that now. Because these guys are kind of non-combatants, right? At this point. So, pop. And they're gone. 67. Beautiful. As advertised. As theorized. Makes us feel better about some of the banner bleed along the way. Okay. What is it then? Yeah, we had to do that. Ability blocks would be interesting. Them taking turns is whack. It is known. You don't have the 6 that I'm looking for, but you do. That's the one. All right. This you can come back so quick off this that you sweep us. I remember this, so I'm choosing to maybe kill you first. I'm not 100% on it. Follow into the death mark, though. That's not a bad call. Follow again. Okay. Well, when I said follow into the death mark, what I meant was actually fucking kill something. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. All right. You are accessible. I would like to kill you. Ole. 65.
Yeah, so I did put CRex in there, hoping you would try to CLS it.
No, I remember doing my homework on that. I was like, no, not gonna be me. Not today. All right. C, and then what? For a 15% turn meter. Well, I guess we can look it up real quick. Very, very, very rare. C for 65. C and dodos for not 65. Okay, well, how will you have it then? I think we'll just take the 2. Because Malgus will have substantially less. But so they will take more turns. I mean, I admit that. I do. I do. Can't be more dangerous, though. It could be. I don't know. We'll go with health, though. High health. This one. Just absolutely absurd health. And I'll see you in hell. Okay. 1. 2. All right. You boys really taking it. Okay, well, this doesn't actually help get him any prop back, so it is what it is at this point. Looks like we're actually going to lose you, my dude. You will be missed, my man. Use this, because I think that's our last chance, really, to use it. And then they're going to just circle me and shit. Kind of terrifying, if you ask me. Please don't kill him. Not yet. Almost. Oh, this is really scary now. Okay. 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 Transforming. Oh my god. That's really kind of the least favorable fucking outcome. Do this. We lost him immediately into the Malgus dunk. Thank God we can't be feared. And it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Hey, Ray coming in from Wolf for the party of 22. Welcome, folks. Welcome. You're here to watch me panic. Should be okay in the end, but until then, panic. Okay. Her stuff's gone. Get ready to lock. Okay. Thank you for that, friend. Okay. Duke it out with the old man.
Girl Basti.
All right, there we go. 64, it'll do.
I snuck a fight in there while you were.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cutting up the easy one.
All right, well, you got your full ground score there, 1381. So it's not the finest work, but it'll do.
So it's still a good score. I'm gonna have to be pretty clean to match it.
Might be AP. Okay, so talk to us a little bit. So the fight you just did?
I did Saw. I did CLS on Saw.
Fair enough.
As we were talking about it, I thought, well, you don't have CRex there. I'll do my version of that. So
completely fair. How'd you end up on it?
65.
Nice, nicely done. All right, have at it, man. So, yeah, tell us about how you cleared bottom front, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can talk to you a bit about what I did because I think I mentioned off
please
stream that I got a jet pretty soon. So, my fail on the bottom front was on I tried JML against Nest, Ray Nest. They have a fair bit of attacks that can't be evaded, like coins for one, and Luke's stun and Revan's mark, and it was really hard to get through them, and I ended up nuking Nest with Cal, and that was pretty much it. Ray just kept getting to alt and was delaying the fight, and ended up standing with the 2 Lukes, and that was it.
Hats off to you, Grand Pigus. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching. And thanks for the follow, June Kessel. Empire Lifts Back, what are your early thoughts on the new Datacron set? I do a video coming out on that, but my patrons have already seen it. It is coming out, though, this weekend, so you should be able to view it before Conquest starts. But I do have a whole video on it coming out, so stay tuned. Anyway, continue, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so then I used gas for the cleanup on the Ray without nest. Pretty solid use of gas there. And then pretty standard, I used JMK on the LV Super Team. I used Leia on Ahsoka Ezra team. Interestingly, Leia or Drogon didn't one-shot Ezra off this front. It kind of scared me, but ended up pulling it out. And then the interesting one, this is where I was kind of like, I have a feeling we're going to be pretty close on the score, and I didn't want to risk the Jabba fight because I have no idea how baller that Kron might be. So I used C Bane against Jabba. And a bit of a cheesy overkill, but I just, without any intel on that, I could spare it, so I figured I'll just crush it and not worry about it. And then on the back, I did Gungans on Trench. I did my Ahsoka ATF on your Slicker Dre. And then I did Reva on Great Mothers.
Ahsoka ATF. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. You saved your own Ahsoka. That makes sense. I like the shift. That's smart. And I'm sorry, you did what for Great Mothers?
Reva.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen you've been doing that. That's why I moved her back there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I can put up yours. Well, you said you have to jet, though?
Yeah, I guess in about 5 minutes. I have to bounce. I got to pick up my daughter at 11.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, knock out the rest of that whenever you can, and I'll let the folks know on Discord how the match goes. But
yeah, it should be fun. Not a fan of the current fleet, so a lot of RNG. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling that's going to tell the tale.
I dig it, man. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes because you set a nice, challenging fleet defense for me, and we'll work it out. But thank you for showing up, man, and have a good time with your kid.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, and good luck the rest of the way, and we'll meet again soon, I'm sure.
All right. Take care, man.
Yeah. See you, man. Thanks. Bye.
Peace. So you guys know what that means, of course. That means that with our guest gone, that means music can come on, right? I want to test this new set of music that I got linked. So we'll see what you guys think of it. Desktop audio is on now. And that is off. Okay. So yeah, guys, I think you'd all agree. I've earned myself a quick break. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on break for a couple minutes. Thank you all for tuning in, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, or, if you happen to be catching this VOD in the future. I appreciate you. Anyway. All right. Be right back. Gonna freshen up my drink. See you in a moment. all right. Coming back. Thanks for waiting. And thank you for the sub, June Kessel. Appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. The subs and patrons, man. You guys make a big difference. Really appreciate it. All right. We've just poured brand new beer, which is absolutely overkill for taking on fleets, but I won't tell if you won't. All right. What are we doing? We need to think about the very finest banners. I want to see here. How you guys like the new music? What do you think? First time running it, so be honest. Not married to it. How was he running this into last week? There it is. Xanadu and Soldier. I've done seen it all. Sneaky. Sneaky. Okay. Alright, I can see it. So it's going to be Leviathan for that. So if it's Leviathan for you, and then Profundity Mirror for you, then it's just, you know, Negotiator. Alright, let's have it then. Sounds like an Arnold stream. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I missed a first chat? Who did I miss? Oh, Duck Stab? Yeah. No, I know. Oh, Jay Chung, goddamn, that was a beautiful. Yeah, it is good background music. This is a great list, man. Again, shout out to the Lost Swamp Rat sharing this. This is good stuff. Sounds like an Arnold stream. I don't know how to feel about it. He has good music, man. I gotta say. There's nothing wrong with liking the music. Okay, so we know what everything's gonna be. Right? We're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need Mark 6 for the Profundity Mirror, so just this will do. I really like calling in Palpatine first and cleansing off Fury. Almost certainly, otherwise Fury would die. You like the funk music? Yeah, Chippy, I'll try and find that. I'll try and find more of the funk music, because that's more personally my style for the type of atmosphere I want to stream, but the bit of energy ain't bad either. Your boy liked his EDM back in his early 20s, and yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, I'll try and find some funk stuff as well. Oh, this is so dramatic. The music. Whack. Save our man. Kill this one. Quickly. Kill it. You were supposed to be dead. Okay. So we're slightly out of phase there. It's mildly annoying. And if I hit this right now, that's a terrible idea to do that AoE. Rather go after you. I mean, it would be best to hit you though, wouldn't it? But you're gonna back attack, and I really don't want to invite the smoke. So we'll do it like that. There, okay. I mean, now if you're gonna be dazed, that's a completely different proposition. Let's all just be calm and be friends. Hey, stop it. Okay, it's not exactly good. But it's better in terms of us being not entirely out of phase. Go ahead and hit the switch on that one. Come on. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I knew we had to be getting close. Come on now. Okay, you already did the heal, so the worst is over. Freebie comes out and dies for free. Take the money and run. We'll call out the reinforcement later. Just take the money and run. Who should be healed? He's still going to remain their highest priority, so let's heal him up. Probably the tank is going to end up taking damage before the end of the fight, so I'm going to heal up the tie. Alright. Close it out. Dig it. 75. Like that. I'll have to have more of that. Is Geo Soldier just there to try and mass that he wants Xanadu blood to come out first? No. What is it? Let's take a look together. There's a reason for it. Yeah. It's just because this can be ruinous in itself. Calling a random ally to assist when you're having... I mean, you know, Houndstooth would be the worst one to call, but when you have, ideally, you know, Xanadu, well, probably it's Punishing One and Razor Crest. Having any of those get called, the fact is, this is going to be the second reinforcement to come out, so it would be, you know, 3 attackers and a tank is what this could call. Both attackers gain plus 50% offense for this attack against a target-locked enemy on a team that applies target lock instantly. It's just a pop threat, you know? Something you wouldn't expect. And when you think about it, you don't get this kind of burst from any other bounty hunter reinforcement, right? Boba comes in, like, and if he comes in and does that gravity well thing, that does a big chunk of damage to everybody, fine, but it doesn't actually help you just blast one guy down. Neither does IG. Whatever. So, it's just a different threat. I like it. Don't run it myself, but I see where it's coming from. I'm not here to say it's not good. Alright. By far the most hideous fight of the evening. About to go down. Yeah. I actually need to do this. I don't have Profundity, so I need to take this on with Tarkin again. Yeah, I'm actually really happy I went in with Leviathan against that Executor, because that would have been bad, I think. So now we have to actually sweat our ass off. Yeah, that's right. I did plan to do something. He's probably set something like what I've done recently. Might not be that. It might be Biggs. Something like that. Talk to me. Tarkin. Malevolence real? That's kind of cool. Okay, we can do that. How do you play this? So you have your starter ships. You need somebody to get brapped. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Okay. Oh, for real? 40%. Wow, you guys are wild for trying. Alright, let's try this. It is true, all these ones had the shuttle up front. What about where the shuttle wasn't there? Yeah, all of them would have the shuttle. See, these are rough going when you don't have the shuttle there, so you need it to mitigate the damage from the attacks out of turn. That's what you need. Dangerous. So how do we want to do this? Mal's there. 64 banners. 40% for 72.5. Now how exactly would that work? Really? Negotiator. And then what? I would have Raddus for Malevolence. So we could do that. How exactly might this work? This might be the smarter way to do things. I'm seeing a trend. Oh, look at this. 75 even. So why does this work? Because you'd be able to shield Anakin? 2 minutes and 26 seconds, man. You beat the brakes off this thing. I did make an assumption about his reinforcements. So it could be Cassian. Does that change anything? I don't think so, but on the off chance it does, let me throw in Cassian instead. All right, we'll set up for it. Fun little exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else was in there? Yeah, people took a variety. I think ITB was the second one they took almost. Not universally, but. One minute. You didn't even call out a second reinforcement. Damn, son, you beat the brakes off them. Okay, so we'll make an executive decision then. So if we take Imperial TIE Bomber here, we're compromising another fleet, right? I don't need Imperial TIE Bomber to use Executrix, but I do have Raddus, so we could figure that out. Having this feels right. Is there anything else? Doing something unfamiliar. So I'll take this. The second tank. Is that really what's going to save us? And I don't think it will. Run without this then. I don't know. Or take 5s. If you're really worried about being able to go the distance. Alright, we'll take it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Sure we'll be fine. Sure we'll be fine. You would want a big hit. You would want to heal Anakin here. Right? Gotta be the mass assist, right? Okay. It would have to be this to follow. Lose Ahsoka. We wish you well. And we get chain ganged, apparently. So they're gonna call in a ship and just ruin us, right? Ability blocks all around? Basic seems like a really good call. We can bring in TIE Bomber now. No, we can bring in Plo. Pull up you. Basic here. Now comes Phantom. Okay, I do feel good about saving Bomber for the second reinforcement because the fight's longer than I had preferred. We could do the middle, but we're already full turn meter, so it's not profitable really. Hey, stop that now, damn it. Everybody calm down. Basic. That's a good one. Okay. We're not dead yet. Stay on target. Walk. Okay. This is the moment that we have been waiting for. Right? Stop that. Gotta keep Anakin funky fresh. As much as possible. That part sucks. Because now he's gonna get his ass beat. You guys are what you are. And I'm just gonna big hit then. Do what you gotta do. Come on. We gotta finish the job out here though. Surely you can appreciate that. Yep. Go after him if you can. Great. It is what it is now. You're just some guy. If you're gonna have the Force taunt on you, why not also have crit immunity? We're not dead yet, boys. Believe. You can't be evaded. This is a dispel, but I just say believe. Their turn meter favorable? It's actually not. That's neat. Alright, hey, you know what? We got it, and I'm not asking any questions. It's a 66, but damn if it's not a one-shot, alright? Glad we got that 75 on the first one. Okay, so now I just need to not completely lay an egg doing Raddus here. It's going to be Vulture for the bench. I don't think there's anything revolutionary going on with this squad, but we'll check. Wow, this type of vibe takes me way back. Way back. Oh, that's true. Chimera would work. I'm actually rather practiced with that. 92% for 74. Banners are better, though, if you're doing Raddus, so it's like you only need these ships. Yeah? On 39. 4. It's about 90% win rate. As opposed to 75. 100 for 64. Yeah, the banners are unparalleled for this if you can have it work for you. Okay. I think I'll just take the 2 ships. Should be okay. Really should only just need the 1, actually. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just close it out with this. I think we can do that. I think we can make it work. That's right. Tasking to break out the glow sticks any minute. Yeah, that's going to come in handy in a pinch. Nice. The VOD will always be here on YouTube, man. Enjoy. Nice. Glad you liked it, Frank. Nice. Caracol raid? I missed a raid? Oh, shit. Raid here from Caracol. Hi, person, Noble34. Sorry, I got super tunneled in on what I was doing. Sorry about that. Good to see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night and day. I'm sorry about not acknowledging that beforehand, but I'm glad the bot caught you immediately. Hopefully. Thanks, though. Thank you for the raid. Okay, just this one then. Are you man? This is the eternal question. Are you man? I think that's the one that people always want to know. I am, man. I feel like this one is going to be tight, so I'm going to try and go for it. I am, man. Let's go. Nice dodge, honestly. This is Foresight. This would be super great to have first, right? I feel like I mess this up sometimes. You're not going to bomb it beforehand, are you? I mean, the point is to have buffs. Multiple stacks of buffs. The more, the merrier. For purposes like this, fine. I see. Dodge a bunch of this? Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Ooh. Okay. Is this all just going to go down before we get to call in our first reinforcement? Just to be clear? Okay, thank you for that, at least. Because what the fuck? Killing me, Smalls. Okay, that's good. That's bad. Oh, it's very bad. Stop! Oh my god. Okay. Got work to do. Guys, it's bad. That's the spy starfighter. You're a summon. You're the real one. Oh man, we're in deep shit. Oh yeah, like super deep. Oh yeah. Alright, well, we have to clean up a Malevolence. Damn. Oh wow, client must be restarted. Boy, I'm glad I just dropped that organically, because if I would have dropped based on that, that would have sucked. Yeah, alright. Do ships count towards the predictions here? Great question, but the answer is no. I should have paid you guys out earlier. Was it just one on ground? It should have been, I think, right? Right? Hit that. Okay, dodge. Yep, there. Heal up? We can go with the hit. Yeah, that's the end, right? Alright. Clear board. But yes, the ships generally do not count towards that total. So we had the one drop there. Do I have another one? It was pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, no, it's one or less. Ooh, wow, you guys predicted against me. But ha! Alright. Well, let's talk about how it's done. At the start of the stream, I did cover how Arsenal cleared the bottom half of my map. So if you missed that, go back to the beginning and see it. But as far as my attacks go, on bottom front, against his Great Mother's team, it was a hairy bit of business, but Great Mothers beat my Malgus, DR BSF Malak Sith Marauder. I have to go back and watch the footage, but something made my Malgus just explode. He wasn't even low, and then he was just gone. So that was bad. We did manage to get out both Morgan and Great Mothers. So took the teeth out, cleaned it up with CLS full for 41, total of 43 banners. All right, against his Finzori team, and that's with a Smuggler 25% turn meter cron from set 20. We went in with Night Sisters, old style, 65 banners. Against his Baylan team with Hondo and the new Hunter Mercenary with the new Bespoke Mercenary cron, we went in with Bane Sass, 64 banners. Against his Slacker team with Hux, Crew, Dark Ray, and Faust, JMK, Cat, Padme, Ahsoka, GK, 62 banners. That's our first time doing it. It seemed manageable, I will say. All right, in the back, against his Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Embo, and Scando. And that's with a just Smuggler cron on it. It's not one of the level 9s. But it didn't seem that it mattered to Aphra, BT1, 000, Dengar, and B2, 63 banners. Against his Fugitive Omega, Batcher, Hunter, no Hunter in here, Wrecker, Bad Batch Omega, and Tech are the last 3. Saw the opportunity. I wanted to use JML here, and I was thinking I probably can underman this, right? And I checked Insight. Yeah, you can. JML, Jedi Cal, JKL, 67 banners. Against Lord Vader, Maul, Starkiller, Malicos, and Ninth. We went in with Leia, Drogon, R2, Old Ben, and Fulcrum for 60 banners. The Fulcrum was actually pretty important there, so I like that a lot. I will be keeping that in mind. Interesting that he did not have Galactic Legend Ahsoka on his defense, so he kept that to have a real clean attack against, I want to say, my Lord Vader in the back. I think that's what he said he did with it. But he was with us for most of the call, and yeah, he shared the details. All right, top side. Against his Malgus, DR, BSF, Malak, and Sith Marauder, we went in with C-Set for 64 banners. Against his Rey, Swolo, Nest, L3, and Vandor, we went in with Baylan, Shin, Marok, Kira, and Hondo, 65 banners. That's with my Baylan Crom. Against Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Mace, and Kelleran Beck, we did Gas CRex for 63 banners. And against his Saw, Luthen, Kyle, CRex, and Baze, we use Reva for 65. So yeah, only the one drop there. And then if you missed it, here for fleets, we took out Executor with Leviathan for 75. Profundity, we took out with Negotiator for 66. That was a tough fight, but we got it done. That was cool. And Malevolence, I wanted to practice Raddus and also try to go for the higher banner clear because it looked to be like a 60 something with with Chimera. I think I've done a lot better historically though, so I might just stick with that if I had to do it all again. But yeah, because you don't get to do that. I was thinking about, was it wrong for me to have used Raddus's third early? And I don't think it is, because it wouldn't have saved 2 of the ships that got just blown up anyway. Something felt off. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, we lost that fight and went back in with Chimera to clean it up. So if somebody had the banners on that, I want to say 5 banners on the first go, 49 on the second, total of something like 54, if I had to guess. So, what was that? Yeah, Raddus into Chimera. And we'll see if we can put him through his paces. As you probably have already deduced, my Profundity is also on defense. So, we'll see what that does. Really sucks to drop the other fleet fight, though. That might cost me. And if it does, alright, I should have used Chimera. Lesson to me. Okay, for Raddus vs. Malevolence, I believe you're supposed to wait to use Falcon's AoE until Zori does her move. Yeah, I remember doing it that way myself, but the turn order felt off. I don't know. I'm not 100% on it. I'm not 100%. I think I pulled off that fight maybe only once or twice successfully in the past, something like that. But good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, guys, it is about time to start wrapping things up. So before we do that, let's go ahead and drop the links. First is Discord. If you want to be on my community, you want to be in touch, you want to find out when I'm going live, you want to find out the end of round results for rounds like this where we don't get to see here at the end of the stream, find out on Discord. All right, if you want to catch previous episodes of this stream, if you're on Twitch, the long-term VOD will be hosted on YouTube. All you YouTube viewers know where to find my VODs already. But yeah, that's up there on my Tassenix Gaming YouTube. We've also got some other great Swugger-related content out there. If you're interested, we've got the recent GAC Omicron tier list video. We've got the mod guide videos on characters and factions that you guys have requested. We have the new Datacron Set 20 review, which is coming out here this weekend, but patrons already have access to it. And it is also a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. We break down the last week in Grand Arena, how we dealt with the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense of the week, and our lessons learned, and anything else we think that's worth sharing for the week to come. But yeah, that is rebroadcasted to my YouTube from Spotify. But wherever you find an episode of the show, check the description. There's a link you can use to plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us from there. And of course, if you really enjoy what I'm doing here and you want to support me, there are a variety of ways. First off, I think there's a Cash App command that he gave me to use, right? Cash App. Oh, I think I have to do it both ways. Oh, no. Oh, let's see. Let's see if it works. Mentions you. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that looks like that works. That's, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wow, cool. Man, Lost Womp really hooked me up with those links. So there's the Cash App. You guys asked that I get one. I think, did we set one up? No. My PayPal is tassenix@gmail.com. But also, if you want to join my Patreon community, get access to some of my content a bit early, have some enhanced tools to raise your scouting game, and just, be on the inside track for what I'm doing. Just come and hang out. Got to check out my Patreon. So check out patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upperly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you do get early access to the Plotting and Scheming podcast, as well as my Datacron set guides. Of course, you also get a dedicated text and voice channel on Discord, where you can usually find me lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Arj, Banja, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Raise Malvis, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to OmegaBot. So, if you saw that detailed scouting report at the start of the stream, that is a product of OmegaBot. Anybody can use OmegaBot to pull the last week on their opponent and get a report on their history, but patrons can pull any number of weeks and get a downloadable HTML version of the report with links that you can click to plug right back into Insight. Save yourself a whole bunch of time on the scout, get the details on the counters you're curious about. Thank you so much to Stryker, Esh, Sotnikam, and Dobby. Hey, Frank Toe here. Have a good night. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one. And moving on up to VIP Access Premium for the DoubleBot bundle at $15 a month. So that's Patreon access to me, to OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mod management and loadout creation. A couple clicks moves you between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, raid mods. You can use it like Fatal and TJ do to remod your roster comprehensively. You can slice through a backlog of accrued mods in seconds. A whole bunch of cool functions for, TW as well. But yeah, thank you so much to Duckstab, Darkhug, Ibenek, General Milan, Sir Boss, Quig, Wilco, Frick Frack Paddywhack, Argots, and Zoltre. And of course, at the top of the heap, in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only, Nomad's Reaper. This guy pops into stream from time to time, drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, incredibly generous support over the years. Wish you well, man. Thank you so much, and appreciate all the generous support over the years. All right. Last but never least, as I am having my beer burps, apparently, our special thanks first to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters way back in the day, bought me the mic that I'm speaking to you on right now, and even though he has long since quit the game, we wish him well from the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all of your work in the background, keeping our inquisitive, curious, destructive 6-year-old in check while her father is trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. As always, gentlemen, it's a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. Our community learns from us, we learn from each other. It's a virtuous circle for everybody. Great interactions, lots of good conversations stemming from our show. And I wouldn't change a thing. You guys are such an important part of the recipe for success. Thank you guys so much for just showing up week in, week out. All right, let's move on over to the main scene. Check who is out there. Surely Zareth must be going by now. Raid channel. I need to figure out how to raid on YouTube. Is there a button for that? Highlight, share. Is there a button? An easy button? Nope, doesn't look like it. Create highlight video. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of functionality built into the YouTube UI, but I don't see raid, so I'm sure it's there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ready to raid out to Zareth. We got to support our Gambit brother in arms, right? And a great guy to go and pick up stuff from. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see how it pans out. Arsenal's always a great opponent. I will be back Saturday, probably late morning, early afternoon Eastern Standard Time for round 2. And until then, thank you for watching. If you're catching this on YouTube, please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And of course, until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.